The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Arsenal.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
And here's Makalele. Rummenigge. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
He rises!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's the throw. Ibrahimovic is firing after that one. Seedorf, he's found a way through. Nice control. And it's Makalele. Chance, surely! In for the pieces!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And that's a Rummenigge!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. And this is Ibrahimovic.
なんやねんそれ。
Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And here's Mbappe. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Pele.
You have to expect that from everyone.
Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. Chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United have their second corner now. Header! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's there to get it away. That's a cute ball. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham is the team's great visionary. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Arsenal have it back and can go again. And it's Makalele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Roberto Carlos pinches it off him. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Mbappe. Turns back here, probably the best option. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now that's well seen too.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played into space out wide. Roberto Carlos. Deep cross. He's got full. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super decent chance! Makalele is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Rodri. Some really good ball movement. Climbs up big! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rummenigge. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mateus cuts out the pass. Alvarez is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Played back in. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Good ball, good take.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 23, Ibrahimovic.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
14, Pele.
Well seen,
Coming
saw
on the
that
field,
coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Number 8, Bullet.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Nice interception, well timed. Van Dijk plays it all the way forward. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the shot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Makaleli. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. And they can counter here. Great vision. Alvarez. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Best. Roberto Carlos. He is just caressing the ball. Roberto Carlos, it's a mighty effort! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. And he's been shifted off it. Manchester United finding their passes.
There will be 1 minute.
He's cleared it out of harm's way. Threads one in. Very nicely done. He is through here. Crosses it in here. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Manchester United.
Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, that's superb. And they can counter here. Pinches it off him. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. Short changes him with that pass. Look at the space here. Roberto Carlos in towards the back stick. And Dijk gets it away. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's forced to go back. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Nicely shaped ball. Now that's well seen too. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Makaleli. Oh, now here's an interesting match. And Del Piero!
Del Piero really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he's picked it up out wide. And Dyke attempts a clearance. Quality ball. Now it's Hullet. Caicedo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rummenigge, face to face. Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Manchester United are behind here despite their domination of possession. And here's Hullet. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And this is Messi. Boys, but Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been cleared. He is starved of space and time. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Bergomi, that's a lovely, neat pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nah.
Rummenigge has found the net here, of course.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Del Piero. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And it's Hullet. Caicedo. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos goes pelting down that left-hand side. And that is expertly dealt with. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Rummenigge. Del Piero. Seedorf. Can he get it through? Decent chance! And that's a goal kick. He's a sharp little ball here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's had a shot! No mistake! Manchester United are back on level terms. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two...
Chance! And he can clear it away. Makaleli. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice looking ball. He's having a hit! Oh, good steal, he just read it. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Hullet.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Del Piero. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Looking for a runner. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's come loose. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, he's burst and the finish!
も
Goal!
なんなんそ
Manchester
れ。
United! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pull it, and he's been shifted off it. Rummenigge. Rodri. That'll be a throw-in. Seedorf kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. And he's on his way! And a chance! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
マジで事故が多い。
It's been slipped through. Rummenigge! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Number 15.
Nicely aimed pass.
Coming on
Van
the
Dijk
field,
kept aware,
number
and it is
19,
reclaimed easily.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
This ended up in
Number
no man's
10,
land.
Bale.
The final
Number
moments of a
17,
game that has been pretty
George
compelling overall.
Number
At least they're
22,
going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. Now it's Bale. And it's Lam. Oh, sweet feet. Lam plays it in. No, that's not going to find its target. Probing pass. And this is Adriano.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Gattuso gets it away. Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldo chasing after it. Oh, that's a key interception. Danger averted for now. Bergomi.
どこに出しってこいつ。
The final seconds now. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh no, this does not look good. He has found a way through.
That's good play from him.
Adriano. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
あれだ。
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside.
いやー。急に負け出したな。いや。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against Japan.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
That is just brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Makalele. Oh, important interception. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Cruyff. Now it's De Jong. Oh, super ball. Chance, surely! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which from...
There's the shot! Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
もう出たよ。
Now it's Cruyff. And he's lost his man here. And Cruyff! Oh, the ball's in for the pieces. They've got to be quick to recover this. Seedorf gets it clear. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Searching pass he's played there. Pull it. Well read. And the danger is averted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And they can counter here. Varane makes the interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ronaldinho tries to pass it through. Mbappe. De Jong! That's really well manoeuvred.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And here's Hullet. And he's gone back. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nedved is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Nedved. Rummenigge. Oh, that was vital. Japan do have a chance to counter here. He's picked his way through. That's a sharp pass. Lahm picks it up out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Makaleli.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Now, can they... Chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Manchester United go into the lead. Works it forward. Makaleli. Rummenigge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Pele. Is there any support? He might not need it. And smartly reclaimed. Hullet. Seedorf is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nedved. Nedved with the delivery.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to thread one through. Can he get it through? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
2 added minutes has been
Nicely
indicated.
weighted ball. Manchester United have reclaimed it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Makaleli is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
A quick reminder today.
Caution
that
certainly
smoking
not on
is
the
only
agenda
allowed
here
in areas
from
shown
both
on this
sides.
map.
Well, I
Thank you
think the
for your
message from the
cooperation.
manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Nedved. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Rodri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Makaleli. Seedorf in acres of space out wide.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Looking for the run. Varane did well to stay calm there.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Makaleli. Rummenigge looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. And this is Cruyff. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Seedorf did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Pelé. This looks promising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Mbappe, and here's Cruyff. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Seedorf, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 8, Pullet.
There was plenty of power on that.
Pelé. Coming on the field, number 19, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 10, Bale. Number 4,
Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And he gets rid in a hurry. Adriano ploughing through the middle. Rummenigge! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And here's Bale. And that's been intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Passes short and sharp. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Manchester United. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been game, set and match.
Cristiano Ronaldo has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's had a shot! It's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 19, Cristiano Ronaldo!
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Makaleli. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into the last 5 minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's always been caught napping? Oh, sweet feet. And it's Seedorf. That's a good run he's making there. Makaleli is the team's great visionary. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chance for a shot! He can get that clear. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that will be the final act. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better.
と、ありがとうございました。無視じゃないね。負けすぎや、今日。まあいいや。ありがとうございます。ラブそうでも。これのくせに弱いよな。あ、これつけてる。
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Madrid have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball.
Oh, smashing header!
危ね
Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Makalele charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rummenigge. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Roberto Carlos. Looking to go deep. Climbs up big! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Certain,
Wow.
searing, and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this isn't shapes to shoot!
わ完全に崩されてんだけど
Probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ah, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. And this is Hullet. Great chance! He's got a goal! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Roberto Carlos, Rummenigge. And it's Makalele. Tries to dink it through.
惜しい
Varane attempts a clearance. Played into space.
ちょっと蹴りすぎやろ
Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
お前それ一番ダメだろ
Mbappe. Big chance! One-on shoots!
うわーかわいそう
Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Carlos. Crosses it in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
寝ようよ
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Nedved. Pull it. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Makalele. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Almost half an hour in now. Del Piero. Great vision. He can get that clear. Played towards the other side. And he's taking no chances there. Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's neat. Quick look, then plays it in. Rummenigge. Not the most convincing of passes. Aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short. And it's Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
ありえねえそれぶつけんの
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Bellingham. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Rummenigge, played out wide. Back into the middle. Makalele. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that interception was most... And the first half is done. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13.
There's the start of the second half.
El dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos por el
And it's
dorsal 30.
Seedorf. Oh, such a clever touch.
Ibrahimovic.
Rodri can so cleverly bypass the press.
ロドリお前。
Rummenigge. For Maicon. And it's Bale. Van Dijk. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this?
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That's a throw. Maldini. Pressing high and with purpose. Van Dijk. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
弱えパス。
Nedved. Gattuso. Del Piero. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Seedorf calmly anticipates. Manchester United in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Looking for options for movement. Makalele. Del Piero. Oh, that's nice. Has a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Well, he got rid because he was
Oh,
under
shit.
pressure.
Maldini. And it's Seedorf. 60 minutes played.
どこに出しとったこいつ。
Ibrahimovic. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rummenigge knocks it out wide. There's the delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. And it's Makalele. Oh, good read. Rummenigge looking for the run. That's a good ball out wide.
うわ
An instinctive delivery. Makalele. That's a sharp pass. Rummenigge. He's through, now is he in? Roberto Carlos.
That's good defensive concentration.
Rummenigge. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Corner given.
うわ
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
There's the crossfield ball. And that has been cleared. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nedved.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Makaleli. He has a look out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nedved. Nedved running with the ball. Rummenigge with a mighty effort!
出てこいよ、お前、キ
He
ーパ
scored!
ー。
And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Out towards the flank. Lovely bit of skill. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! Makaleli can get it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Del Piero, he's picked his way through. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's at the end. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but...
Decent chance! He scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent, the way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alexander-Arnold made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Neymar. Seedorf. Pull it. Now it's Del Piero. Knocks it into space. Nedved gets into a good big header. They've done it! 2, and we've barely begun here. Certain, searing, and imperious.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
De Ligt. It's a good run down the right. Maldini did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. And it's Messi. That has been cut short. Makaleli. Rummenigge, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Nice sequence of passes this. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Menu. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely aimed pass. Seedorf. Good purposeful running this. And it's Seedorf. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, red, nice interception. Rodri. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. That is lovely. He's found some space. He's in space and looking for options. Nedved. He's well positioned here. Opts to play it back. And he's had a hit! And it's...
めちゃくちゃ入るな、ブリッツ。
And they are cruising away. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Batistuta. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he shoots! the most accurate pass. He's played it back. That's good vision. Nedved. And the counter is on. In with the challenge. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe! And Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. Del Piero. Now it's Hullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Del Piero. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Chance, surely! It's bounced back off the post.
Time.
Neymar. And here's Hullet. That's tidy. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Manchester United very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Hullet. Seedorf. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He has found a way through. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Huh?
And that has put paid to that. Del Piero. That is a brilliant interception. Rodri. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
649.
Now it's Batistuta, and he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Serginho. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Menu with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. That has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in.
That's good play from him.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's chosen to go back. Oh, that's a fine interception. Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hullet is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Nedved. Nedved with... He rises! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Messi. Menu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Neymar is behind this one. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Messi! And that is faded wide. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that was vital. Could move up a gear here. Knocks it into space. De Ligt deals with that comfortably. Serginho. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Neymar. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Hullet. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
A header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Incapuyi. Mbappe. Rummenigge. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Batistuta. And we're done. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised.